Hello everyone, myself Monisha, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering from the Department of Information Science. I completed my internship in railway factory under the guidance of Professor Chetan C. Sir, the Assistant Professor of Department ISC. The contents are certificate, introduction, objectives, plan of work, results, conclusion, and references. The certificate where I completed my internship on brief exposure to industrial software environment as well as for career development in the rail wheel factory for a period of 4 weeks, that is from 16th August 2023 to 16th September 2023. Introduction. I worked on the ASP.NET Core MVC6 platform during my internship at a rail wheel factory. This report serves as an overview of my experience, including the project I worked on, the difficulties I encountered, and the abilities I developed while doing my internship. I had the chance to collaborate with a group of knowledgeable experts and obtain practical experience creating user authentication and authorization forms with ASP.NET Core MVC6 throughout my internship. I shall give a brief description of my internship role and its goal in this report. Internship position description. My job as an intern was to help design the user authentication and authorization form using the ASP.NET Core MVC6 framework. The objectives are learn how to use the ASP.NET Core MVC6 platform first time. Work together to develop and implement solutions with the team and other interns. Presenting your work to colleagues and participating in team projects can help you to develop good communication and teamwork abilities. Discover project management best practices such as goal setting, scheduling, and progress monitoring. Regularly ask mentors and co-workers for comments to help you keep improving your abilities and caliber of work. Keep track of your progress and compile a portfolio of completed projects that highlighted your proficiency with the ASP.NET Core MVC6 framework. Examine potential career paths in the field and create a plan for additional training and study. The plan of work is many online application will need to have the capability of limiting authorized users access to specific resource within the program. We need to be able to verify users' identities by enabling them to register and log in order to achieve this. Authentication is the process of confirming a user's identity. We match the user's credentials with those kept in the database using this set of operations. Once authentication is successful, the server will be able to determine which resources the user should be permitted to access. To enable the users to enter the credentials, the application must provide a login page with a series of fields that the user must interact. Our main goal is to create a registration page and the login page using ASP.NET Core MVC6 and a set of methods to validate input credentials. This is the plan of work where the figure 1 shows the registration page where the user can enter their first name, last name, email, username, and for the security they can have the password and they can log into the page. The login page will include username and the password so the user can get login. Figure 3 indicates the dashboard where the login page of the users will show as it. The figure 4 shows the change password where the user can even change their password by inputting the current password and adding the new password to it. The figure 5 indicates the database where the indicate where displays the user's details, their first name, their last name, their email, and all the details of the user. The figure 6 display of the people list where this figure will display all the users list with their details like name, email, address, and their action. And the action can also be taken where the user can even edit their details, and they can even delete the details which is not necessary. The figure 7, which indicates to add a person data, where the user can even add a person's data into the registration with their name, email, and address details. The figure 8 indicates the different operations which has been performed in a person by the user, where the user can insert the get operation where the users can insert their details, um, and the post operation will indicate to add the users with the other details and get edit, and put operation is where they can even add the other users details. The delete operation where we can delete the users registration and their details. The figure 9 indicates the database of the users details application. The results: I used a Visual Studio Code VS Code to construct my project. Because of its user-friendly interface and support for a multitude of programming language and frameworks, VS Code is a popular code editor among web developers. Its good user-friendliness features make the implementation environment pleasant to use. It includes a clear, easy to navigate interface with a good intuitionist, a live server extension that lets the user to edit errors and view changes to the web project in a real time, and a syntax error highlighting. It offers a large selection of extensions that support more programming language and increased features. During my course, I learned how to work with the ASP.NET Core MVC6 framework while constructing a user registration and login form. The conclusion for today's topic is: in conclusion, I will say that having an internship was a great way for me to learn useful skills and grow expertise in the web development sector. I worked on developing a user authentication and authorization page throughout my internship. I was able to put my understanding of HTML, CSS, and C++ and SQL to use with this project. Additionally, I developed skills with programs like MS SQL and VS Code. Along with developing my technical abilities, I also improved my soft skills, which include teamwork, communication, and time management. I collaborated closely with my managers and team members, and I got advice and criticism that helped me to do a better job. All things considered, my internship was a demanding, a fruitful experience that depend on the development process and the abilities required to be successful in this industry. The references where I used the Visual Studio Code link, the MySQL, and the ASP.NET Core MV6, and the C++ learning, and MS SQL learning. Thank you.